Yo, welcome back to another video. Today we are in the Open Gray League, and let's see what team we're going to be trying out. We're going to be running the Azumarill paired with the Lickilicky and the Diggersby in the back. You can see right here we have to deal with this Dunsparce. Dunsparce is going to be able to throw a lot of neutral moves here, so we're going to see what they have in the back. We're going to switch out here into the Diggersby, try to catch and move. Looks like they throw the drill run anyways. Our opponent here does use their Azumarill. This Azumarill here is going to be able to deal super effective fast moves. Here we have a decision to make. Are we going to shield or let this go? We decided to let it go. Ends up being the play rough. We're going to throw this Scorching Sand right here because it's going to be the neutral move. We try to get to another Scorching Sand, but unable to reach it. Our opponent here does get the Diggersby out of there. We're going to go back into our Azumarill here, throw the play rough, looking for the farm down. Okay. Do get a farm down right there, which is great news for us. And now we see the jump up in the back here. We're going to apply the pressure, throw this Ice Beam, deals double, super effective, and it gets them into the yellow. Our opponent here is going to be able to throw an Arrow Ace. Arrow Ace does chip away, and then we're going to switch out into the Lickilicky once they go into their Dunsparce. Here we're going to throw this Body Slam. We're just basically going to spam Body Slams at this point because we want this Dunsparce out of here. We're going to tank this next drill run, and luckily we are going to be able to reach another Body Slam. This is possibly going to get a shield, or it's going to get them low enough that we can farm now. So we do grab a shield. Now we're going to shield because we want the next shield, or get this low enough. Okay, and then our opponent here is going to have to think about this Body Slam. They do end up shielding again, and then we're going to combo play here into the Azumarill, take out that Dunsparce, and get rid of all that energy that they had. And now it comes down to, will we be able to get to the move? Yes, we will, because we have the shield. So GG's to our opponent, able to win that game with the combination of the Azumarill and the combination of our Lickilicky. All right, here we go. Fantastic lead here. Ninja has no charge moves that can affect this Azumarill. However, it is interesting that they're staying in. We are going to throw this play rough. This is going to get a shield, or it's going to get the KO. They decide to shield, okay. So far, they are staying in this bad matchup for some reason. We're going to make sure we throw this play rough on good timing. This is going to get the shield, or going to get the KO. So they double shield out of that situation. Very interesting. It must be a core breaker. Our opponent here ends up trying to throw a bunch of Night Slashes to try to get rid of this Azumarill, but luckily we are able to get to a third play rough, and now we just hope that two shields in the back will be able to win us the game. And it looks like, okay, it looks like they have the Marowak and the Mandibuzz in the back. Luckily, this Diggersby can tank most of these moves. We know that this Marowak is going to go for the Bone Club. We're going to go for our own Scorpion Sand here, dealing some good neutral damage, and it gets the debuff, so this is going to help us survive this easily. And then we're going to switch out when they switch out, and we do have the right matchup here. This is all but over because we do have two shields, and we're doing super effective fast moves from this Lickilicky. This Mandibuzz here is going to have to get through two shields, well now one shield, and that's going to require a lot of time and energy, which they don't have a lot of time to do because we are quickly adding up these Body Slams. Another Arrow Ace does get thrown, and we are able to survive it. They try to catch a move, but we are aware of that. We farm down, and we already had two Body Slams. We're going to let this first one go. Arrow Ace chips away, and they are in the red, so this is all but over. Maybe one more Body Slam? Yeah, one more Body Slam. We'll be able to take it out. We're going to tank this next Arrow Ace. You can see here, Lickilicky coming in clutch, just gaining a ton of energy, spamming a ton of Body Slams, and able to win that game with our Lickilicky with the shield. All right, next game, let's see what we find. So it is like a ABB team. We got the Azumarill, and we got the Diggersby with the Lickilicky, double normals in the back. We're going to switch out here into the Diggersby, and we're just going to tank these. Okay, it looks like they're going to switch out, but they switch out into a Diggersby that has Fire Punch. So this is a Diggersby that is running Fire Punch to help with the Azumarill weaknesses. Here we're going to have to think about shielding or letting this go. We decided to let it go because we noticed that we are going to be able to get a good amount of energy with the Azumarill. We're going to get this Ice Beam up, and we get that second shield. So interesting. We're going to shield here because we anticipate a Brave Bird, and that's exactly what they throw. We are able to farm down, which is great news for us. They come back in here with a Clogsire. Clogsire here is going to be okay after we throw this Ice Beam. Looks like they're going to use their Feraligatr versus our Lickilicky, which we don't have to worry about the fast move pressure. It's all about the charge moves. We're going to allow this first Hydro Cannon to go through, and we're going to throw this Body Slam here after a fast move. Are we going to be able to take it out? Yes, we will. And now we just have to reach an Earthquake. Lickilicky for this team running the Earthquake to deal a little bit more towards these Bullet Pod Clogsires. So here we can just safely let this go here. We don't have to worry about that because we can come back in here with the Azumarill. Having a shield, we're going to be able to farm down after the fast move goes through. So GG's to our opponent. Able to win that game with the, honestly, it was the Azumarill and then the Lickilicky just cleaning up, especially with the Earthquake. Ooh, Ariados versus the Azumarill, not a great matchup. We're going to switch into the Diggersby. They switch into the Feraligatr. This is not necessarily the best counter. However, let's see if we grab some shields. Our opponent here does tank the Scorching Sand. And then here we're going to shield once because we think we have an opportunity to farm down here because we did not throw the move. So that was a great one-shot farm down situation. And now we're going to be able to apply a lot of pressure. I don't know if they switched out right there. They did switch out into the Clogsire, trying to catch something, but we were going to throw these Scorching Sands anyways. 2 Scorching Sands go through. Their attack is debuffed, and luckily for that, we looking like we can farm down. Earthquake does get fired up. It does less than 25%. We're going to be able to throw this Ice Beam right here to grab a shield, and now we are going to see if we can whittle this thing so low that our backline can win the game for us. Here we're going to be able to apply another pressure with the Ice Beam. It's probably going to get a shield. Yep, we do grab that last shield. We're going to switch out immediately into the Lickilicky. Not only resetting our Azumarill, but also we're going to be able to tank these moves a little bit more. Lunge goes through, debuffs our attack. Our opponent here does throw another lunge, but we are able to reach Earthquake here and almost takes it out, but the ensuing rock rollout does take out the Ariados. So GG's to our opponent. Lickilicky coming in clutch again, tanking all those moves and taking out the bad lead. All right, we got the Azumarill versus the Clogsire here. We're going to switch out immediately here because we think that the Azumarill can do better in the back. Our opponent does bring in their own Azumarill, so this is going to be interesting. We saw the first Scorching Sand doesn't get the debuff. Our opponent has revealed Ice Beam, and that's good to note. Most likely they're running Ice Beam Play Rough, but we're not quite sure yet. We're going to see if we can get to another move here. Unable to, they're going to snipe our energy right there, and we're just going to go into our Azumarill. They decide to switch out of there and go into their Dunsparce, so they probably make a hard read on our team, but this is honestly where we want the Azumarill. The Azumarill has a better chance to deal with this Dunsparce than our own Lickilicky. Our opponent is going to be able to throw this drill run, chips away at the Azumarill, which is okay. We're going to throw this play rough here right before they get to the move, applying the pressure, shield or KO. We do get rid of this Dunsparce now. And then our opponent here comes back in with this Azumarill. This Azumarill here is forced to use some energy. We're going to shield. It's only an Ice Beam though. Okay, and now we're going to throw our own Ice Beam bait. Let's see if we grab a shield or they're going to let it go. They decide to let it go, but we are able to farm down. So that's partially good news. And now they're going to put 2 shields onto the Clogsire. Let's see if we're going to be able to win this game here. We do grab that 1 shield, and now it becomes 1 shield versus 1. Clogsire versus the Lickilicky. We do shield the correct Earthquake. We're going to go for this Earthquake here because we think that we can sneak it through. And we do get the Earthquake to go through. And now they're in range of 2 Body Slams. They throw their own Earthquake. But now we're going to apply the pressure. This is going to get a shield or it's going to get the KO. Now our opponent here is building up a lot of energy. Ooh! They throw the move on timing. Stonedust does take us out, and we're going to see if we can farm it down with the Azumarill. And no, we are not able to. We needed to catch that move. So, nice try by us. Check out this team if you haven't already, and let us know if you enjoyed the video.